Anything useful?
Damn it! Come in! I know you're listening on the other end. Where is she? Where is my daughter?
I hope you don't mind. We let ourselves in.
Nick, thank God. You need to get to work right away. She could be hurt. She could be...
Whoa, slow down. Kenji, was it? Why did you go over the details with me and my partner here?
You brought a partner? Good. The more eyes...
So, what's the story with you?
Nick didn't tell you? Ran with him on one of his cases a few years back. Things didn't end well. We were double-crossed by the client once we had what he was looking for. Still...
Right.
We got out. That's all that matters.
We're here to help.
It's all thanks to...
Our daughter, Kasu...
Until she made...
Or maybe she left on...
Right.
Our daughter is not...
No. I know my...
We'll find her.
Thank you.
Don't worry.
Sure. Mrs. Nakano.
I suppose you have questions about my daughter.
I'd like to know more.
My daughter? But why would she leave without...
Every detail is important, Miss...
It's just that... We've been... He was the only one. She started staying in her grandfather's...
Tell me more about...
I remember...
Every detail is important, Miss...
It's just... He was the... She's...
Nothing else right now. Mr. Nakano.
Did you have questions? About my daughter?
Anything more you can tell me about...
I don't know what more... I never...
Right. Her grandfather?
Ever since she was...
Sure.
He...
No more questions.
Work...
Got it.
Project log? Myself. I never really thought about who or what I am, but... God. Where do I start? The radio. I was right about the range. I managed to get a signal, a strong signal, from up north. There's a group of people up there. They say they're all synthetic people, made by the Institute. They're trying to build a place for their kind, where they can be themselves and be accepted for what they are alongside human beings. It's sounds wonderful, but then they started asking about me, and some questions came up. Questions I don't have answers to. I mean, I've always felt off, like I'm not really supposed to be here, but then there are things in my childhood I can't remember, and I've been having strange dreams. I'm going to go. To meet these synths,
Let's hear what's on that holotape.
I have to know the truth about myself. They've told me to sail up north to a town called Far Harbor. I can make my way to them from there.
So the daughter takes off by boat. But more importantly, there's a colony of synths up near this Far Harbor. We need a way to get there.
Excuse me, Mr. Nakano.
Have you finished your
He knows the waters
investigation?
better than anyone.
Did you find it?
Your daughter may...
What?
She's not a synth.
It doesn't matter if your daughter is a synth, Mrs. Nakano.
But my daughter...
This is what I was afraid of. Did you find where...
Uh-huh. I think I know where...
She went that far? You have to go after. It has a guidance.
A magic boat ride?
While I know this, I know you haven't asked for payment, and we can't offer much, but...
I know my partner here can be a little glib, but we won't...
Shipment's 3 days out. Wait, that's not one of mine.
Ease up, Alan. We got visitors.
Mainlanders ain't nothing but trouble.
Put the damn gun down. Are you lost? This is Far Harbor. We don't get many visitors around
We
here.
don't need the likes of you. We don't need no freeloader, so you can get back in your...
Alan, this isn't your... sorry, you've caught us during that. But Alan's got a point.
A young woman from the Commonwealth named Kasumi may have passed through here.
Some sort of detective, huh?
At least we know she made it.
Damn it. Mariners ain't coming.
Something's coming through the fog!
You, help us defend the town, and I'll answer any questions you have. Take a post at the top of the wall, near the main gate. The hall never lets us down. Now follow me!
Hey.
I'm all ears.
You sure you saw something? This ain't a drill.
The hell?
Eyes peeled, everyone.
The gate! Open the gate! I've got wounded out here!
There's no time. Look to the fog. They're coming.
Go first!
Oh God! Defend yourselves!
Hey. There. It's over.
No. Eyes on the fog. Something's coming.
Here. All right. Well done, all.
Avery. Thanks
And
for...
now you see what we're up against. The fog and the creatures it's...
Uh-huh.
But for your help when we needed it. You deserve this.
What's...
But there are pockets of it, the deep fog, that are hard fallout. And as dead
Right.
things live in the fog, thrive. You think what attack...
If you manage to survive despite all...
I'm done cowering behind your damn hull, Avery. Time you let me deal with the right people and my guns.
The fog's been here forever. The children did...
Before the rat eaters came, the fog...
Uh-huh.
It's time we do...
No need to burden the street.
Hmm. What's the deal with the...
They're religious folk. If you want details,
Uh-huh.
we used to have a peace with...
Now that's enough. That preacher came into the harbor saying that,
Sure.
that it was Adam's goddamn will that we lost so many friends and that the Atom would wipe this whole place.
If it were up to me, you'd hang for what you did.
What did he do to the...
Alan pulled a gun on him. He claims we don't have police, or really any law. And after everything the preacher said, it was abundantly clear doing anything to Alan would...
Can we get...
Sorry. Get him. No one knows the fog like...
What can you tell me about...
Ask Longfellow.
What's old Longfellow's story?
He's the best hunter. If someone needs to get people around here, that Longfellow.
Thanks for the info.
Please, lend a hand. And let me say something.
Mariner.
The hull took a battering, to be sure. She wouldn't be standing at all. But
Mm-hmm.
they call me...
Uh-huh. A pleasure to meet you.
Likewise.
Uh-huh.
I don't suppose... And they...
Uh-huh. Sign me up.
Eagles Cove Tannery.
You're that mainlander who just got here.
Right.
I should know.
Sure. Sounds interesting.
I thought you... It was the island. Ah, with the stranger's help.
Wait.
Are you...
Ah, now, Petey. He was out anyway, of course.
Uh-huh. Those ghouls are as good.
Good.
Better you take the law.
One warning.
Excellent.
Everyone! We're trying to have a conversation here.
Shut your mouths, open your damned ears. So the fogs are coming for us all.
Captain Avery said you can get me to Acadia.
Heard there was a scuffle out there. You get your hands dirty, I'm done leading.
Uh-huh.
Last fella.
Some parents are...
Someone said...
Uh-huh. This girl's all her family has.
Bah. This go. I can get you to Acadia. Still won't be easy. None the real.
Let's go.
Follow me.
Oh, Remington likes you. Here, kitty.
Let's head out of town. Acadia is above the fog line on the mountain. It's a bit of a hike. You might want to take this for the road. In case foul at sea. But it'll help. We need to move through the old mountain trail. Fog ain't like nothing you've seen in the Commonwealth. Mainlanders think a dose of Radaway is all you need.
Wouldn't want it going to waste now, would
Hi. Deep fog has all manner of nasties. See, the fog can do a number on you. Get you all turned around. Does something to your brain. Trappers were mean to begin with, but what was that?
You're dead!
Thought I saw something.
Found you!
Here's the mountain trail. We stick to this and we'll make it to Acadia. Game trails crisscross the road, so don't be surprised if we got local wildlife to deal with. We ain't alone. You like them puppies? We grow everything extra meat on the island. Still got a ways to go. Young lad, no higher than your knee. The whole island was covered in fog. The fog eventually rolled back. People resettled, but they got comfortable and started taking things for granted. Folk got short memories. All this has happened before.
Commonwealth slept soundly. The greatest monster was gone. It took a lot of guts to do what you did. I know it couldn't have been easy.
It had to be done.
You'll get no argument. It's hard to even wrap your head around, but that's the life the people...
How are you doing?
Well, there were a lot of questions I was hoping the... I think I'll... This is a brave new world. What do you think actually won?
Hold there. Stringing one more soul to the...
Well, what have we here?
Sure.
Your barbs do not harm me.
How about bullets?
Go ahead and shoot her then.
She ain't worth wasting ammo on.
Do not sully this one with your blasphemy. You. I suggest...
What's Acadia done?
They supply Far Harbor with the means to turn... You do well to avoid such creatures.
Yeah, whatever you...
Watch yourself, outsider.
If you're done wasting time with a fanatic, let's move on.
Arm! Your mate!
Up ahead, the air's clean. No fog. Acadia's not too far now.
Hey.
Go on.
Wait there.
Now stay put. Take a look.
Heads up. Come on.
Count on it.
And we've arrived. Acadia's already been watching us for a good spell. If you want to talk with them, just go inside. They'll be waiting for you. You need my help again. Got a cabin just outside of Far Harbor. Good place to tool up your gear. Just make sure if you bring it...
You should come with me. Nick.
Time to hit the road?
Let's head out.
Well, all right. You know, when I first climbed this mountain above the fog, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in. You've entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace. While you're here in Acadia, Synthkind welcomes you as long as you welcome us.
What are you?
I told you. I know the path. Tell me why you're here.
I came here looking for Kasumi Nakano.
Really? Kasumi is here. Before you do, though. We're not answering any more questions.
Sure.
Just who the hell are you, really? There's only one synth with that kind of face and a mind of his own. And I... Nick? It can't be you. Don't give me that. What are you trying to pull? I've never... Please, if you're willing...
Is this a joke?
Let me tell you what We were prototypes, Nick. Keep talking. One of the Institute's experiments had to do with how our brains could process personality. If we could handle individual... I was allowed to develop mine based on experience. But with you... They wanted to try transfer. It took several attempts before the personality imprint worked. I couldn't let them do it to you anymore. You were my brother. If I were your brother, That's where you'd be wrong. This happened over a century ago. There's only... I've heard enough. I think you and I need to talk.
We'll talk later.
Nick, now, I asked you...
Who or what she is isn't important.
But it is. It's everything.
Imagine just looking at... None of us take this transition lightly. That someone stripped her very... I want you to understand that before you see her. One more question, if you'll indulge me. Tell me.
How would I even know?
I'm afraid if you're looking for some biological test, instead, you have to look for the signs. But ultimately, you have to...
Sure. I'm a human being, not a...
Are you sure?
I was with my wife. We were getting ready for the day.
But no memories before? That's usually a sign. Data is easy to migrate. Isn't it funny how... I won't lie to you. There will always... But I can promise...
I've heard enough.
Of course. Acadia is open to you. Did you need...
You should know the Institute has been destroyed.
What? It's over? But that also means the technology to make the synths... Sorry. I'm not going to judge the actions of someone who's wiped out. Is there anything...
I'm part of a group that helps synths.
Really? I don't understand what... Yes, they volunteer for the memory one. I know how frightening it is.
Are you saying you don't want...
It's not about that. It's about how you've let fear...
Ideals aren't gonna protect escaped synths. We do what we have to.
I know that's what you think. I just... Is there anything else?
Who are you?
I came to this island over... But after my escape felt secured, I was left with nothing. No programmed task. No false... One day, it finally occurred that maybe I could decide for myself what to do. Who I... Was there anything else?
Tell me more about this.
All I want is to bring us beyond that. Was there anything?
I should get going.
Of course.
Perhaps you were in there a long time. Are you feeling all right?
I'm fine. You worry too much.
Sometimes I feel like you don't worry enough.
Hey there.
You tracked Kasumi here. I'm impressed. Perhaps not as quietly or efficiently as possible. I'm afraid you're...
Right. I wanted to see for myself.
You have my word.
Sure.
Acadia is a safe... Every synth I've tracked down, my job is to make sure they all...
How do you manage to track down?
I have a network of contacts throughout the area. I know the Institute's tactics. You have Dima's blessing. So by all...
I'd like to help you.
Actually, as a matter of fact, there is. If you're serious, you've had some experience.
All right.
We were... There's been no sign of him.
I'll find out what I can.
You should start. He's the one who meets the new arrival. Of course, he's not likely. If he doesn't cooperate, tell him that his designation is L. That's as much help as I can give you.
Sure.
Circuitry.
Kasumi Nakano?
Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
What's that you're working on?
Just trying to cobble some pre-war junk into something you... Now, do you mind...
I'm a detective.
You're a what? Look, my mom and dad...
What do you mean?
I'm not there. I thought if I just left... I've been lying to you this whole time.
Do you?
Little things.
Kasumi, I think you're just confused.
I really wish that was true.
Sure.
Acadia isn't what I thought it was. But I can't leave...
If something's going on, then I can help.
I don't know how you could. What if I told you that there's a secret?
All right.
Okay. You saw all those computers. Well, there and that. What if Dima is...
We should get to the bottom of this. If Dima is putting on an act, we need to know.
I'll help if I can. But that's not much to go on.
I know. I've been working on that, but I haven't had much... I keep seeing Dima... There's actually... I've also tried...
Eavesdropping on the next meeting sounds like our best bet.
Okay.
From one case to a new one.
I swear someone
Heads up.
has the key to that
Go
store.
ahead.
Hey, Valentine.
What? Oh, sorry. Got my head full of what Dima was talking about. It's a bit of a shock. What do you think he is, really? Family?
Before I answer, are you okay?
I'll keep. Don't worry.
It's hard to deny it, Nick.
I spent a long time wondering if the I always thought I was just... There's got to be some kind of proof out there. I'd appreciate it.
Of course, Nick.
Thanks.
Yes.
If they didn't want it open, they should have bought a better lock, huh?
We need to accomplish this without bloodshed. Far Harbor and the children of Adam have a right to exist on this island, the same as us.
They're going to kill each other, Dima. There's no stopping it. We need to pick a side now.
Haven't we already picked a side? Building the fog condensers around Far Harbor wasn't exactly a neutral act.
We couldn't stand by and let the people of this island die to the fog.
Just like you couldn't just leave the Cult of Adam without a home? Giving them the submarine base was a mistake. The nucleus, as they're calling it, is basically one big fortified position.
Far Harbor had cast them out. They have strange beliefs, but they have always accepted us for what we are. And Confessor Martin was a friend.
Well, the new Confessor isn't. High Confessor Tectus is an unstable megalomaniac, and he's gonna keep threatening us as long as we're helping Far Harbor.
Guys, can we talk about the elephant in the room? We keep dancing around it.
My old memory banks in the submarine base.
I can't believe you never told me about those. I have to wait until they become a security risk.
I know how it looks in hindsight, but at the time, it was an act of trust. I was honestly more worried they'd accidentally trip the pre-war security and get hurt, giving the children my old home, allowing them to safeguard my old memories. I thought our people would be working together.
Just how secure are the banks? How long do we have? And what's in them?
I've gone over this before, Chase. I don't know what's in them. That's how it works. It's as close to forgetting something as I have. But I've run some projections of worst-case scenarios. If we do nothing and the wrong knowledge falls in the wrong hands...
So send me over there. I'll be in and out in a day.
We can't risk it. They know you're from Acadia. If you're caught, or even seen, then it's war.
We should at least prepare her to go in. We're running out of options. I say we tell her how to crack into the memory banks.
You've been working on this without me?
It came up in a private moment, Chase. But yes, we've been writing a program that will let you access and download my memories. It's not going to be like a normal hack. You'll be breaking through a version of my own mental network. It'll consider you to be an intruder. I've loaded the program with some instructions I've recorded that will help guide you through it. I'm afraid it's difficult to explain without seeing it for yourself.
I'm finishing up some tweaks to the program right now. I'll leave a copy of it for you on my desk when I'm done.
Get the program, use it to break into the memory banks. Got it.
Hopefully you won't have to. We'll keep monitoring the situation. I only want you going in if we have no other choice.
Dima's got his fingers everywhere on this island. And whatever's in his memories isn't something we can wait for someone else to find. I've been told there's Valentine Detective Agency signs on Iceland, but they sure bring in the business.
Katie is far away enough from the Institute. We don't have to worry, right?
I assume you're not planning on staying long.
Excuse me?
I assume you're not planning on staying long.
Is there a problem with my...
Maybe. Acadia is only as secure as we make it. If there's a synth who needs a safe place, then that makes you an unnecessary... It's nothing personal.
Uh-huh. You can relax.
Just don't cause any...
Sure. Turns out Dima's earliest memories are in the hands of the children of Adam. He's afraid of what they're going to find.
So, is that what those death projections were about? It wasn't Dima, or is he still hiding something? What could be in those memories that he would leave them behind? Do you have a way in? Into his...
Uh-huh. I got this program that Faraday and Dima wrote. It's supposed to help me access...
Really? How would that work? When I was taking a peek in the computers he has, I wonder if you'll need to, connect to the old banks the way he does? Oh, but that's it. And then Faraday's program...
Right.
I'm sorry, I'm making assumptions. It's just... Well, it's...
I'll get Dima's memories, and then we'll figure things out from there.
Good luck.
lost my home.
I need to talk to you about our missing synth.
Yeah? Well, it's not something I talk about with...
If that synth got lost...
Look, friend, no offense.
I'm working with Chase.
Okay, I believe you. I know the synth thing is. He showed up away. To be honest, tried to call me.
Can you tell me anything? Relax. I'll take...
Sorry. Look, if you just be careful. I feel like shit about what happened.
This is ridiculous. You're in charge.
Trap her in the eye.
You can't just ignore a crime.
I have my hand.
Captain.
Something else.
I'll be straight with you. It's never easy to ask anyone on this island for help.
You know, you just don't
you there? Are you that detective I've heard about?
Nailed.
I'll be straight with you. It's never easy to ask anyone on this island for help, much less a stranger. But I've got a responsibility to...
Right. I'm happy to...
If used. We get our drinking water. We had a bad... I sent Howard Dunbar out. I was hoping... If you're up to it, I wouldn't ask a stranger to stick...
Was Harborman and the firepower I sold him. Want supplies?
All right. I'll have...
Good.
Apply that big old brain of yours to dealing with the real threat. Those children of Adam whack jobs.
How about you fouled up thinking about Alan? And now you're using it to work.
You're back. Are you that detective I've heard about?
I guess you could say that.
No wonder.
Sounds like we may have enough.
I haven't been able to find... I don't want...
Where did the crime...
At the Cliff's Edge Hotel. Will you help?
Who's the victim?
Well, we want... Please, you must.
Who are your employers?
I shouldn't say out here in the open, but will you help?
Okay, I'll help.
Oh,
Go ahead. I'll meet you there.
very good. I shall meet you at the...
Awful lot of rats. Get out of here.
Anyone you walk away. Hey. You're in for it now. Didn't break a sweat.
Not that it's an option.
Perfect. That's it. Got it.
Guess it's safe. For now. Sorry, folks, won't be chewing on us.
Sweet. Look alive.
Now, see... what I can do.
There's a trail of blood.
Snoop 'em out.
Fresh meat crawling in from the fog. Don't.
I understand. I get the cravings too. Maybe we could...
Yes. We can help you. We found him. Dragged him here. Now go. Don't come back.
Hey.
You have what you wanted. Now go.
I found you. Take this.
You're the railroad, right? Oh, thank you.
Something out there.